gonna give you the best sleep you've ever had. I think you promise. I have so many things planned for you. So many relaxing little techniques to help you sleep, including bedtime story, maybe even a dream that you can think about. So much, so much. Don't worry at all. If you feel at any point that you need to close your eyes, then just close them. All is good. But first, I want to show you something, because I think that you deserve to treat yourself. So if you just look here, like this. Guys, I'm delighted to have partnered with Bespoke Post for this video. I am a really big believer in treating yourself. You work really hard for your money, so why not treat yourself every month? And there's no better way to do it than with Bespoke Post, because Bespoke Post is a monthly membership club who deliver a box of awesomeness to you every month with top of the shelf goods from under the radar brands. It's completely free to join and you can cancel at any time. What I think is amazing is that 90% of the products are actually from small brands, mainly based within the US. Bespoke try and introduce their members to really cool and new products every single month, from outdoor gear to bar, kitchenware, food items, loads of different things, all based on a preference quiz that you will do when you sign up. Every box of awesome has around $70 retail value, but you get it at a fraction of the cost. And every month you'll be assigned a box. You can then preview it and decide if you want to keep it, if you want to swap it, or if you want to skip the month entirely, free of charge. So I want to show you two boxes today. First of all, we have the Weekender box. The Weekender box comes with this beautiful Weekender bag. You can use this for your weekend trips. It's huge, really good quality. It's loads in it. Or even if you're going on a business trip, it's super smart, gorgeous. And the second box is my personal favourite. So this is the Dram box. You may recognise this. This is the Field Guide of Whiskey. I've used it in previous YouTube videos. It is this gorgeous, really high quality book all about whiskey. And in this box also comes some beautiful glasses, a mix for an old-fashioned cocktail, and also those giant ice cube molds. Perfect way to make your favorite whiskey cocktails. So if you guys head to the link in my description, Bespoke Post are going to give you 20% off your first box of awesome today. So you can use the code Scottish20 or go to bespokepost.com/Scottish20 to get that 20% off. I highly recommend it. Let me know in the comments below which box that you get for your first order. Everybody deserves to be able to treat themselves once in a while. Now, how are you feeling today? Are you okay? Not too hot, not too cold. I have your very fluffy covers I can see here. Just tuck them up, tuck you in. sorry, your bed is awfully creaky. So I wanted to just start by using this to roller your face. This is made of crystal, and it's gonna feel so soothing and cool against your skin, okay? So we're gonna use this. The little side is for all your little parts, and the bigger side is for the main bulk of your face. So if I start here, we're focusing on blood circulation, but also the soothing properties too. So we're just gonna roll it upward, like so. And then down your cheeks. The other side. I'll use a little part. This is a good thing your nose. Maybe just under your eyebrows. Excellent. Now we also have this, which is a gua sha. And this gua sha is made of a different type of crystal, but we use it to circulate the blood around your skin. It's really good for rejuvenating your skin, anti-aging, just the general health of your skin. Now we must also pop a little face mask on you. I will remove it before you're sleeping, so don't worry, you'll not fall asleep with it on. But I found this one for you today, which is an anti-stress face mask with aloe vera and Atlantic algae. So the natural Atlantic algae is well known for the presence of moisturizing, firming, relaxing and detoxifying activities, as well as vitamins and minerals, whereas aloe vera is an extraordinary skin moisturizer. So let's pop this on you. for around your mouth, like so. And this is for your head and around your eyes. Like so. You can see, will not pop these bits on your eyes. But I'll set that there. Alright. Is that nice? Does that feel okay? Okay, good. So I would like to count down / relax your entire body. Is that okay? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you to wiggle something, and then I'm gonna tell you to relax it, and then once it's relaxed, we're gonna say goodnight to that body part. So we're gonna go from your tippy toes all the way to the top of your head, okay? So I want you to wiggle your toes, and then relax. Say goodnight to your toes. And then I want you to wiggle your feet, so just scrunch them up, play around, swirl them around. And then we're gonna say goodnight to your foot and your ankle. Okay. And then if you flex your foot, you will feel your calf muscles. So flex, flex, flex. And then release and relax. Say goodnight to your lower leg. Then you can bend your knee. Bend, bend, bend. And then straighten your leg back out. Say goodnight to your knees. Then I want you to almost wiggle your bum. Clench your bottom. You'll feel those muscles there, and that is your gluteus minimus, gluteus medius, and gluteus maximus. And they are very, very important muscles in your leg. So I want you to wiggle your bottom, and then relax and release, and say goodnight to your upper leg. Now we're going to go to your abdomen, and we want you to suck in really tight, as if you're trying to, I don't know, squeeze yourself into something. You'll feel your abdominal wall. It will contract, and then I want you to release and relax. Say goodnight to your tummy. Then take a big deep breath in. So breathe in and then out again. All your intercostal muscles were working there to expand your rib cage. And when you breathed out, the rib cage relaxed. So you can say goodnight to your chest. Moving to your shoulders, I want you to shrug your shoulders. See if you can touch your ears or get close enough. And then release, relax. Say goodnight to your shoulders. And then I want you to flex your arm. You can wiggle that bicep and tricep if you'd like. And then relax. We're going to say goodnight to your upper arm. Then to your lower arm, I would like you to bend your wrist like this, so flex it in, and you will feel all the muscles contract in your lower arm. And then release, relax, say sweet dreams to your lower arm. And then we're gonna get to your wrists like this, and your fingers, so give them all a wiggle. Rotate your wrists, and then relax and release. Say sweet dreams to your hands. Moving back up to your neck, I want you to tuck your chin to chest. your neck contract. And then release. Then lift your head up. You'll feel the muscles here contracted. And then back to normal. Release and relax. Night night to your neck. Now we're at your face. So I want you to give me a big smile. The biggest smile you can give me. And then relax and release. We'll let your lower face contract. Relax. Good night. And then up to your eyes, I want you to scrunch them really tight shut. Really, really tight shut. And then relax. Release. And finally, raise your eyebrows so you get a scrumpled forehead. And then relax and release. Say sweet dreams to your face. Sweet dreams to your body. It's time for your body to go to sleep. I'm gonna count you down from 30, okay? So from 30, if I count you down, I want you to then be fully relaxed when we get to 1. Okay. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, I'm going to describe to you now a little dream where just somewhere I want you to take yourself. So I want you to close your eyes for me, just to close them. Okay. And you're lying in a field beside the sea. So you're on fresh, what feels like grass, rather than sand, but you're overlooking the sea. You can see the waves crash against the shore. You can hear them, see them, and smell the salt in the cool sea breeze. It's blue skies with little wisps of clouds. The sun is beating down on you. There's purple all around because you're lying in a lavender field. The scent of lavender mixed with the salt, swirling in and around you. It's a very relaxing scent and a very relaxing sound to hear the waves crash, to hear the sand, the birds, the ruffle of leaves, few little sailing boats, perhaps a fishing boat or two. But it's quiet where you are. It's calm where you are. You're so very relaxed. So very relaxed. Shh, 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 shh. I'm just going to remove your face mask for you just now, okay? Right. So now I have a few little things I'd like to use on you. Now don't worry. It should be nice and calming. I have a happy stick, a pulse roller, lavender for you to smell, some sprays. I'm going to use this spray first. This is the ritual of Ayurveda, the ancient art of living wisely. Okay. I can already smell that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay. So we're going to start by using the happy stick. So this is sweet orange and spearmint. It's the cheerful mind balm, and it's designed to delight and uplift the spirits, because we want you to go to bed feeling happy, don't we? So just pop this up like this. Smells wonderful. I'm just going to gently roll it into your temple on this side. Dot, 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 and then into your temple on this side. Okay. And then I'm just going to gently rub this in, like so. And then we're going to use the pulse roller. This one is Sweet Dreams Relaxing Roll-On with calming lavender and chamomile. And we roll this onto all your pulse points. So we will start with the temple. So this side and this side. Then we go under your neck here. So under your neck there. There. Then behind your ears. One there. One there. And then your wrists. So like this. Go your wrists. One there. One there. Tuck that back up and in. You can do this. Just gently. Okay. There we are. Alright. So then we have this here, which is a nailer stick. This is the nailer sleep stick, which has lavender, red mandarin, and frankincense. So you just want to sniff it here. And there you are. I read you a bedtime story, we're going to light a little candle, okay? I have selected this one for you. This is sea salt and sage. It should give a really nice aroma, cleanse the aroma around you so that you feel ready to sleep and you're in a clean energy space. Here we are. This wonderful candle, just gently. Let it soothe you. Let it make you feel calm and relaxed. Wonderfully light, relaxing. Sometimes when you look into the flame, it can make you get a little sleepy. It can make you feel soothed. Just going to set that there for us. Alright. Are you tucked in? Ready for your bedtime story? I've selected a specific one for you tonight. It's called Meadow Thoughts from the Life of the Fields. It's a beautiful excerpt. Are you ready? The old house stood by the silent country road, secluded by many a long, long mile, and yet again secluded within the great walls of the garden. Often and often I rambled up to the milestone, which stood under an oak, to look at the chipped inscription low down, to London, 79 miles. So far away, you see, that the very inscription was cut at the foot of the stone, since no one would be likely to want that information. It was half hidden by docks and nettles and despised and unnoticed. A broad land, this 79 miles. How many meadows and cornfields, hedges and woods in that distance? Wide enough to seclude any house, to hide it like an acorn in the grass. Those who have lived all their lives in remote places do not feel the remoteness. No one else seemed to be conscious of the breadth that separated the place from the great centre, but it was perhaps that consciousness which deepened the solitude in me. It made the silence more still, the shadows of the oaks yet slower in their movement, everything more earnest. To convey a full impression of the intense concentration of nature in the meadows is very difficult. Everything is so utterly oblivious of man's thought and man's heart. The oaks stand quiet, still, so still that the lichen loves them. At their feet the grass grows and heeds nothing. Among it, The squirrels leap, and their little hearts are as far away from you or me as the very wood of the oaks. The sunshine settles itself in the valley by the brook and abides there, whether we come or not. Glance through the gap in the hedge by the oak and see how concentrated it is, all of it, every blade of grass and leaf and flower and living creature, finch or squirrel. It is mesmerized upon itself. Then I used to feel that it really was 79 miles to London, and not an hour or two, only by rail. Really, all those miles. A great broad province of green furrow and ploughed furrow between the old house and the city of the world. Such solace and solitude, 79 miles thick, cannot be painted. The trees cannot be placed far enough away in perspective. It is necessary to stay in it like the oaks to know it. Lime tree branches overhung the corner of the garden wall, whence the view was easy of the silent and dusty road, till overarching oaks concealed it. The white dust heated by the sunshine, the green hedges and the heavily massed trees, white clouds rolled together in the sky, a footpath opposite lost in the fields, as you might thrust a stick into the grass, tender lime leaves caressing the cheek, and silence. That is the silence of the fields. If a breeze rustled the boughs, if a great green finch called, if the cart mare in the meadow shook herself, making the earth and air tremble by her with the convulsion of her mighty muscles, these were not sounds, they were the silence itself. So sensitive to it as I was, in its turn it held me firmly, like the fabled spells of old time. The mere touch of a leaf was a talisman to bring me under the enchantment, so that I seemed to feel and know all that was proceeding among the grass blades and in the bushes, among the lime trees, along the wall. The birds never built, though so close and sheltered. They built everywhere but there, to the broad coping stones of the wall and to the lime posts. Speckled thrushes came almost hourly, sometimes to peer out and reconnoiter if it was safe to visit the garden, sometimes to see if a snail had climbed up the ivy. Then they dropped quietly down into the long strawberry patch immediately under. The cover of strawberries is the constant resource of all creeping things. The thrushes looked round every plant and under every leaf and runner. One toad always resided there, often two, and as you gathered a ripe strawberry you might catch sight of his black eye watching you take the fruit he had saved for you. Down the road skims an Eve swallow, swift as an arrow, his white back making the sun-dried dust dull and dingy. He is seeking a pool for mortar, and will waver to and fro by the brook below till he finds a convenient place to alight. Thence back to the Eve here, where for 40 years he and his ancestors built in safety. Two white butterflies fluttering around each other rise over the limes, once more up over the house, and soar on till their white shows no longer against the illumined air. A grasshopper calls on the sword by the strawberries, and immediately fillips himself over 7 leagues of grass blades. Yonder a line of men and women file across the field, seen for a moment as they pass a gateway, and the hay changes from hay colour to green behind them as they turn the under but still sappy side upwards. They are working hard, but it looks easy, slow and sunny. Finches fly out from the hedgerow to the overturned hay. Another butterfly, a brown one, floats along the dusty road, the only traveller yet. The white clouds are slowly passing behind the oaks, large puffed clouds like deliberate loads of hay, leaving little wisps and flecks behind them caught in the sky. How pleasant it would be to read in the shadow. There is a broad shadow on the sword by the strawberry cast by a tall and fine-grown American crab tree. The very place for a book, and although I know it is useless, yet I go and fetch one and dispose myself on the grass. I can never read in summer out of doors, though in shadow the bright light fills it. Summer shadows are broadest daylight. The page is so white and hard, the letters so very black, the meaning and drift not quite intelligible, because neither I nor mind will dwell upon it. Human thoughts and imaginings written down are pale and feeble in the bright summer light. The eye wanders away and rests more lovingly on greensward and green-lined leaves. The mind wanders yet deeper and further into the dreamy mystery of the azure sky. Once now and then determined to write down that mystery in delicious sense while actually in it. I have brought out table and ink and paper and sat there in the midst of summer day. 3 words, and where's the thought? Gone. The paper is so obviously paper, the ink so evidently ink, the pen so stiff, all so inadequate. You want colour, flexibly light, sweet, the low sound. All these to paint it and play it and music. At the same time, you want something that will answer to and record in one touch the strong throb of life, and the thought or feeling, or whatever it is that goes out into the earth and sky and space, endless as a beam of light. The very shade of the pen on the paper tells you how utterly hopeless it is to express these things. There is the shade in their brilliant gleaming whiteness. Now tell me in plain written words the simple contrast of the two. Not in 20 pages, for the bright light shows the paper in its common fibre ground, coarse aspect, and its reality, not as a mind tablet. The delicacy and beauty of thought or feeling is so extreme that it cannot be inked in. It is like the green and blue of field and sky, of veronica flower and great grass blade, which, in their own existence, throw light and beauty on each other, but in artificial colours repel. Take the table indoors again, and the book, the thoughts and the imaginings of others are vain, and of your own too deep to be written. For the mind is filled with the exceeding beauty of these things, and their great wondrousness and marvel. Never yet have I been able to write what I felt about the sunlight only. Colour and form and light are so magic to me. It is a trance. It requires a language of ideas to convey it. It is 10 years since I last reclined on that grass plot, and yet I have been writing of it as if it was yesterday, and every blade of grass is as visible and as real to me now as it was then. They were greener towards the house and more brown tinted on the margin of the strawberry bed, because towards the house the shadow rested longest. By the strawberries the fierce sunlight burnt them. I'm going to leave it there. It is a large accent, and I will maybe do more of it next time. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, and you look